I want to start off with a couple of simple, fundamental questions. How many of you are excited about our economy right now? Wow. How many of you are excited about our record unemployment right now? How many of you are enthused that we're going to hand off at this pace a country to the next generation that in 45 years is $250 trillion in debt? We are $13 trillion in debt right now. The path we're on is devastating. This week, I released a plan for my campaign to not only cut down the spending, but get us to surplus budgets in less than 2 decades, and to pay off the entire debt in 47 years. We have a choice. How many of you are excited about the war on terror right now? How many of you feel safer right now than you did a few years ago? With all the terrorist attacks, the attack in Fort Hood, the car bombs in New York City, the underwear bomb. I've got a plan to not only neutralize the terrorist attacks, but to win the war in Afghanistan. It just takes a little leadership. It takes a little gumption. It takes a little stick-to-itiveness. It takes a little Wisconsin attitude in the United States Senate to make a few changes. How many of you think that we don't have a problem with illegal immigration? Keep in mind, of course, that just last week we had 25 illegal immigrants who were also felons arrested up here in the northern part of the state. Well, I've got a plan as well to fix illegal immigration, to secure our borders, to enforce our laws, to send those who are here illegally back to where they came from, and to let those who want to come here legally and actually contribute to our country to do so an easier path than they have right now. And then to melt into our society so they're not hyphenated Americans. So they're not flying their own flag. They're flying the American flag. And they're speaking English with all of us. It's simple. It's simple. It takes a little bit of leadership. It takes a little bit of guts. 20 years ago, you all sent me to West Point. I walked the same hallways as Douglas MacArthur. Sat in the same rooms as Dwight David Eisenhower. And in some cases, I walked the same detention area as George Patton. I learned about duty, honor, and country. And those 3 words transcended from the motto of West Point into who I am. We have a fight on our hands. We have a fight for our future. We have a fight for our country. We have a fight for our very right now. Not just what our kids are going to experience, not just what our grandkids are going to experience, but what we're going to experience. And we have a choice. Are we going to choose leadership and solutions over the same tired efforts? We have a choice. We have a choice. Are we going to preserve our country, or are we going to let it keep going down this path it's on right now? It takes leadership. It takes a choice. That choice is coming right now. You don't send somebody to Washington to join the club. That's true. You don't just send them to join the fight, though, either. You need to send somebody to Washington to lead the fight. That's what's needed right now. That's who I am. I'm Dave Westlake. I want to serve you as your next U.S. Senator. Thank you, and God bless you all.
What's he going to do different? That's what I want to know. They all say they're going to stop the war.